Hello YouTube, this is a Lucky Wolf G, aka Assault Dogma, and I'm probably now going to be known from. This is going to be a tourney report plus deck update. Yes, the tourney, the 12th, so yesterday, I went 2 and 3 with this new deck, my Assault deck. Did okay, I guess. 2 and 3 is not too bad, but the 3 that I lost was because I didn't draw. I didn't get good. I didn't get the opening hands I needed. And I didn't get any draws that I needed. So it's kind of like, Well, round 1 went up against Battery Men, lost spectacularly. Just no draws at all. Next, I went up against Ojama the Bomb and his Ojama deck. I lost, but that one was actually kind of close. But it was actually more due to the fact that I did actually end up getting bad draws and stuff. And also he managed to somehow get off a double Delta Hurricane on me, which is quite a nuisance. Third round went up against a Nichuria deck. Gotta admit, it was quite easy to win that. A really nice duelist who I played against, but I don't think the deck was all that good. But that's all. But she's a nice person, so it's really quite nice to actually duel somebody who actually just like duels to have fun. Next, I duelled up against a Toon deck and just basically managed to get out doubles. I managed to get out every duel. At least, well, first duel I managed to get Stardust Assault mode and screwed him over. Second duel, I think it was second duel, I managed to get out double Stardust Assault mode, but whatever, I beat him. And then third duel, went up against Black Wings and didn't draw anything. About 3 or 4 times through the tourney I shouted at my deck, "Where are my tuners?" And that's putting it the clean version. Yeah, but all in all, it was a good day. I managed to get a couple of trades. I managed to get 3 plasmas. I managed to get 3 Destiny Hero plasmas for a rare Infinity Destroyer and Super Effect Veiler, which that's alright. This deck is now different from when I actually dueled it at the tourney, so yeah, please comment on it. I want people's opinions, because I want to know how much of a I'll put everything on my deck building skills. Anyway, let's get on with the deck update. We start off with double Stardust Assault mode. This card is absolutely broken, in my opinion. Oh, I have the ability to negate everything that you can do, apart from battle. Yeah. Next up is Red Dragon Archfiend Assault mode. He's awesome because he's 3,500 attack points, and when he attacks, he destroys all other monsters on the field. Yes, I had to say all other monsters on the field. Next up is 3 Destiny Hero Plasma. This might be dropped down to 2. I am at the moment testing it at 3, but you gotta bear in mind I'm also actually going to be adding in some. I'm actually going to still changing the cards in this deck as well, so maybe I might leave it at 3. I'm not entirely sure. Probably won't. Probably will be dropped down to 2. Right, they're the 6 main cards of the deck. Basically, well, there's actually 9 main cards of the deck, but they're the 6 main monsters of the deck. Next up is 3 Assault Mercenaries. Now this guy you just use to recycle your Assault mode activates from your. If you don't want them in your hand at that point in time, you can recycle them back into your deck, or if you want to get them back from your graveyard back into your deck, and also get a free bit of your opponent back row destruction. He's also used for a bit of synchro fodder, so then I can actually get into my level 8s. Next up is 3 Assault Beasts. Now this card is mostly only used to I mostly use it to search Assault mode activate from my deck to my hand. But I mean, he's 99 attack points, can be used as a bit of a hitter early on. Also, he can be used for synchro fodder. Next up is 3 Cyber Dragons. Now these guys are the bomb in this deck. Oh look, you have a monster I special summon. Now I summon I special summon this. Now I normal summon a level 3 tuner or a Delta Flyer and synchro into an 8. Go hello. I am Lindsay Lohan. Next up are going to be the tuners of this deck, which are 3 Delta Flyer, because you can increase the level of who you're going to tune these guys with, which is really nice, which means they have a wide variety of what levels they can synchro with. It's like anything from 4 and up they can synchro into, so basically like nice armory arm to the Stardusts and Red Dragon Archfiends and all sorts. Next up is Junk Synchron. He's used for the special summon, so I can actually be able to tribute into plasmas. Also used to get out Red Nova Dragon. Next up is Changer Synchron. He's actually a new addition to this deck that I added today. Because he's level 1 tuner and I need him, and he's actually a dark type, which is actually quite handy because I might be putting a lower darkness in this deck. But he comes in handy because he can, if he's used for a synchro summon, he can actually switch the battle position of my opponent. Well, one of my opponent's monsters. Last monster in this one lineup is a Morphing Jar. This guy's really nice because you can get rid of 1 card and draw 5. I mean, that's so useful in this deck. Next up is traps, and the first 3 are of course the 3 main traps of the deck, which are Assault Mode Activate, so you can get your Assault Modes out there. This card actually can be dropped down to 2, but 3 at the moment is awesome, considering I have basically got, with 3 Assault Beasts and 3 Assault Mercenaries, I have an almost infinite amount of them, so works out. I've just picked up 3 instead of 2. There we go. Next up is Assault Counter. Now, this is awesome because say you have Stardust Summon on the field and you don't use its effect to negate opponent's spell, trap, monster effect. Play this card, play this trap card, and you stop their spell, trap, monster effect and destroy them. So, yeah, it works really well. Next up is Assault Slash. Now, these are actually probably going to come out of the deck. Well, I know definitely one is for a Dark Hole, but that's practically what these cards are. They're practically just Dark Holes, but they need an Assault Mode monster on the field to activate them, which is kind of annoying, but hey, it's okay if you can actually draw the right hand with this deck. I can get Assault Mode out in turn 1, so anyway, next up is Starlight Road for the free summon of Stardust, and for the protection from dark holes and stuff if I'm trying to get into plasma. Next up is Double Compulse. Now these are mostly for Red Nova and Shooting Star, to get rid of them or anything else I want to just bounce back to hand. And this one is a little bit more shiny than this one because this one is a super, and I pulled it at the tourney, which was awesome. Next up is Double Magic Seal. Yep, my Double Magic Cylinder. Basically just bounce your opponent's attack back at their life points, which is really nice. And that card was so useful at the tourney, I've got to admit. Next up is Mirror Force. Just basically another defense trap, also get rid of all your opponent's attack position monsters. Now on to Magics. We start off with the main Magic card of this deck actually, which is Double Magical Mallet. Basically, might be boosting this up to 3. I'm still debating that, because 2 at the moment is okay, but I found that I wasn't drawing them when I really needed them. But 3 might end up being a bit of a dead draw, but I'll be testing it 2 for now and then testing it 3 at a later date. But this card, just basically for recycling of hands, is awesome. Next up is Double Summon. This card is awesome because turn 1, even if you can't special summon a monster, this card lets you to summon twice. I'm probably going to try and boost this up to 2, at least 2, because I want to be able to get that more often. Next up is Assault Revival, but this card I never used, and it is going to be changed out for probably a Scapegoat, because that would be far more useful in this deck for not only a bit of protection, but also for summoning Plasma. Yeah, because cheap tokens can be used for the special summon of Plasma. It's really nice. Next up is Monster Reborn, just to bring back monsters from the grave. Say my opponents use a Stardust or a Red Dragon Archfiend, I managed to get rid of it. Monster Reborn them back. Assault Mode Activate. There you go. They get free Assault Mode monster out of theirs. Next up is Pot of Avarice, and here's another reason why Assault Revival is now out of the deck. This card recycles my monsters and it's going to be boosted to 2. I'll probably ditch out something else. Next up is double MST. I did not use these at all. I mean it. I used it against the Toon guy once to destroy his Toon world, but after that it was Stardust Assault mode first turn, boom, gone. So these cards might actually come out. Because with Assault Mercenary in their deck as well, and Assault Beast, I'm guaranteed to get back row destruction anyway, if I want to. So it's sort of like Recon Oath. So I'm not entirely sure. Sorry if I seem a bit rushed. It's just because I've already tried to upload this video once, and this is the second time I'm doing it, and I'm kind of annoyed. But anyway, next up is the synchros. So first off is Scrap Archfiend. This guy's pretty cool. He's level 7, 2700 attack, and just generally he's going to be a beat stick if I ever feel like synchroing into him, which I didn't actually. Actually, the main synchros I use on my level 8s. Actually, in a minute. Next up is Black Rose Dragon. Basically, I'd use this for destroying the field if I have to. You know, still be pretty nice. Oh look, I have 2 assault modes. I'm going to summon Black Rose. Boom! I get back my lower level I get back my synchros. I'm still able to attack you. Next up is Infernity Doom Dragon, which more people seem to be playing now. I understand that he's level 8, he's a 3000 attacker, and he has quite the nice effect to destroy one of your opponent's monsters and then inflict damage to your opponent for half that monster's attack points. It's really nice, but I don't understand why more people are starting to play him. It's kind of confusing, because like a month ago, not hardly anyone was using them, or at least by my last report, like nobody's using them. Now everyone seems to be. Oh well, next up is Double Stardust Dragon. This is going to go up to 3 Stardust Dragon when I can get a 3rd. But he's actually just really nice to have, because he's just awesome. That's all I'm saying about that. If you don't know his effect by now, I mean, basically just negates spell or trap or effects that destroy monsters, destroy cards in your field. Really cool, but Stardust Dragon Assault mode is so much better. Anyway, next up is triple Red Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, I should probably only run 1, but I run 3 because of the fact that I like this synchro very much. And also getting a free destruction on opponent's defense monsters can be very nice. And last synchro is the Red Nova Dragon, the big granddaddy of Red Dragon Archfiend. Hello. So this is Red Dragon Archfiend's daddy, and then where is he? This guy is his older brother. Just like Stardust Summon is Stardust's older brother, and then Shooting Star is Stardust's daddy. Yeah, please comment, rate and subscribe. I want to thank Scapegoat User for letting me borrow his Cyber Dragons and these awesome sleeves. Mortal Kombat! I know it's not really Mortal Kombat, but still, it's awesome. I thank Ojana the One for letting me borrow his Junk Synchron. Well, want to thank Neo for Neo Nexus for letting me duel him at the tourney. Damn you for figuring out a way around my Stardust Assault mode. Bloody damn you for that. Well, I just want to go to other charts like Dark Magician and Kalo Shade, just because they're awesome and they're really cool guys. Emo's Blue Eyes 10, one of the few female duelists I actually know of. Max Warrior, nobody else I can think off the top of my head, but yeah, anyway, this is Assault Dogma, aka Lucky Wolf G, saying goodbye. Bye!